Okay, wait a minute. Can you?
Yeah, I can.
Well, you got glasses on. All right, live from Waterloo's Public Access Studios, it's Miss Rocki and Chaveevah's North End Update Live.
Bringing you the good stuff from a North End perspective. We see the good, we share the good, and it's making us all look good.
Yes, today's guest is Leisure Service Director Paul Hutting, and welcome to Friday. You know what time it is.
Boom!
Shakalaka! Yay!
All
Wow,
right.
look at that picture. Where'd that come from? That is so
Ooh,
awesome.
yes,
yes.
familiar.
That
Yes,
does
it
look familiar
does.
to you. That's the new Gates Park. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for watching today. We are sitting on top of Gates Park, I guess, today. A shout out to our very special frequent viewers that's
Yes.
brought to us by Waterloo Center for the Arts.
Yes, indeed.
Joel.
Joel Elliott, Tony Brown, Kelly Conrad, Aaron Maiden.
Yes,
Hey, y'all.
Abinah Sharon Dale, Vicky St. James, Clint Shepard, and Scott Kowalty. Our Tones Awards recipients, we got to shout them out
Yes,
too, because
sure.
everybody's been waiting to find out who are these awardees, Chaveevah. Who we got Paul Hutting today.
That's right, our guest today. And Vicki Brown,
Yep.
Nia Wilder,
Yes.
Grant Veeder, Tavis Hall, Gretchen Harris-Suter, Daquan Campbell, Chastity Martin and the staff of Royal Legacy Christian Academy, Jalen Jones, DeQuavion Burke, Felicia Smith-Knowles and Lyrical, and last but not least, Caesar Bravo.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes, these are some shining stars in our community, and they are going to be recognized at our Tones Award reception and Soulful Celebration, which will be held October 11th, that's a Friday, from 6:30 to 9:30 at Waterloo Center for the Arts. The tickets are only $25, and the table is
$180.
right
And-
for a table of 8.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
But before we go any further, we have to absolutely.
We have to talk about the food. The food, Chaveevah. We're
Okay.
having soul food appetizers.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, we're
Soul
having all of
food
that. That's
appetizers,
wonderful.
Soul,
Yes.
soul Train line. What
Okay.
else?
Well, see.
Awards.
Yes, awards,
Yes,
yes. All of
yes.
these things which we will talk about, of course, in more depth as we get closer and closer, but I just wanted
Yes.
to stop for right now to,
Oh.
acknowledge and send condolences to Cherie Kaba and her family for the loss of their mother and grandmother, Pauletta Nelson Bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're so sorry. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. Pauletta was a change maker. She was in our community and so supportive to her daughter and family.
Yes, and she was a radio personality. Some of you may remember her as Mamacita.
Oh.
She played the best oldies that really take you back. I mean, maybe you had to be a certain age to really recognize that. It's sort of the soundtrack of your life. It was for me anyway. So
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you. Many condolences to you, Cherie. And we're thinking and we love you.
Okay.
All right. Switching gears. If you are watching us live right now, hello.
Yeah.
And if you usually watch us on Fridays at 4 or Saturday mornings at 10 on MediaCom, hi, Future.
That's right.
Yes, because this show is going to be when, Chaveevah?
It's going to air next week on MediaCom
Okay.
on Friday at 4 and Saturday at 10 a.m.
That's right.
Okay.
So today we want to let you know our talking point will be you're not going to master the rest of your life, Paul Hutting, in one day. We're going to talk to him about that later.
That's right.
So just relax, master the day, and then keep doing that every day.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
And
yes.
somebody might need to hear that other than Paul too. So we want you to think about that as
Yeah.
the show continues. And for our Give It Air, it's about racist things.
That's
and
right.
this is an exhibit that's on at the African American Museum in Cedar Rapids.
Yes.
So I thought it was worth talking about because a lot of people always wonder why we talk about it's past, it's over,
Yeah.
but these things need to be talked about so we can understand what we do nowadays to counteract that stuff that's been going on for years.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
And we want to say, newsflash, birthday people, be sure to stick around for your shout out and song and hear our wonderful voices
Yes.
wishing you the best for your special day.
Exactly. And Paul might just want a solo today. He seems to be in the celebratory mood.
Oh,
you know, because
yeah.
he might. Is this your last day?
Not with these two lovely
Oh.
voices. No, read the background.
Okay.
And no, I have a couple more weeks.
Oh, he has a
Oh,
couple
okay.
more weeks. We'll
All
talk
right.
to him about all that. And congratulations to our prize winners. And that was
Yes.
Shakara Todd.
Yes.
And today,
And today was Dave Bozen.
Dave Bozen. And you
Yes.
know what? Dave Bozen, they were like neck and neck. So Betty Galloway Dietrich also won something. She won some Monster cookies. A
Oh, that's
25.
right.
Yes, because
Hold on.
it was hard. Diane was watching, but not close enough. So they both came in at the same time. So we wanted to split the gift. So congratulations to Betty Galloway Dietrich
Yes,
as well.
I'm sure she would have no problem consoling herself with those delicious cookies.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we get to talk to Paul Hudding.
Yes.
Hi
yes,
there.
yes.
Hi there.
Yes, I
Okay.
think she's going to bring you right in there.
All
there
right,
we
there
go.
we are.
All right.
Yes.
And look at you are so proud of what we're sitting on top of
You
today.
know what? It's a pretty nice park.
It
It
is.
is.
I actually met you there one day by accident.
By accident, and
Yeah.
you interviewed me, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was an honor.
Right, the kids love it.
That was opening day, I believe,
Yes.
or right around opening day. I just sent out an update to our funders today,
Oh.
and I started hearing back from them. The project isn't done yet. Keep that in mind.
Oh.
The things you see on the screen behind us are done. The inclusion park and the spray park are done. They're wonderful, but a lot more to come. But as the funders were acknowledging the progress, I heard.
Go ahead.
Okay, she's helping me with my mic. Thank you.
You're welcome. I could hear Agnes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
So
you
anyway,
go.
as they were acknowledging the progress, heard a lot about people who had family who had gone to the park, and mostly kids who had gone to the park, and now they're begging their aunts and their uncles and their parents to go back, and that really makes you feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
took a
It's been tremendously busy, and the timing was really good and bad. The bad part was Burns Pool had to close early this year
Oh,
because
that's-
it just completely failed. Mechanical failures, and it's an old pool, and it was time. But we weren't quite done with the season yet. But the spray park opened, and it was hot.
Oh, it was
It was the
very hot that
end
day.
of July, and it stayed
Oh,
hot.
look at
so,
the
I
fun.
was going to say, I took
Yeah.
a random ride through the park one day, and
So-
the kids were really enjoying themselves so much. Yeah, it's beautiful to see.
It's state of the art, and we just are so proud of it. And I know you're doing all kinds of stuff all over the city, but was this the big baby
This
for
is
you
the big one,
of
yeah.
this year?
Yeah, this is, well, probably one of the biggest ones of my career.
Oh.
Mayor Hart and I have been talking about this since he was on council.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
Wow.
Many years ago, I'm not sure how many, he could tell you how many. One of the first things we did was go over to Gates Park and say, this place is tired and we need to make it
Oh.
special.
Yeah.
Well, it took a few years, but it's pretty special, and it'll be even more so come next spring when it's all open.
Now, describe what you mean when you say when it's all open. What does this
Well-
park include? I know you've told us before
Sure.
with the preview, but let's go
And
over that.
Agnes may have some of the images, but if not, that's fine. We
Yeah.
have the construction crews are out there today working on the amphitheater, which overlooks 3 new basketball courts and a skating track.
A skating, roller skating.
Roller skating.
Stop!
Right.
Really?
Right.
We
Yes.
have been needing
So-
that for so long.
So, and the setting is just beautiful. When you're on the stage at the new amphitheater, which I'm sure you'll be up there singing "Happy Birthday."
Oh
one
yeah,
of
we're
these
gonna
days.
we're gonna party
But,
at the amphitheater.
When you're on that stage, the view of the rolling hills and the pine trees and the golf course behind it, it's just a really nice spot. So, and then other things that are happening, the soccer field is done, but it needs to finish growing for another year before we're gonna open that. So there'll be a brand new soccer field
You mean
with
the grass, the turf
right,
needs
right,
to. So,
and irrigation. The Hispanic Soccer League has been there for years, and it's a very, very busy field that was
Wow.
pretty much beat up. So this one now, with proper care and irrigation, should be a really nice field, and we expect it to be very busy. There's a small playground near that as well. And then when you go to the south, to what some people call Little Gates or
Oh,
Lower
sure.
Gates off of
Yes.
Leicester Street.
That's included
There's a
too.
big mess down there today, but it's a good mess because they're busily putting in new parking. They took out the old basketball courts because we have the new ones at Upper Gates now. And those were all broken up concrete and pretty unsightly. They're working on landscaping around that ugly flood wall that went in.
Oh,
Sorry to call it
yeah.
ugly.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
nearly
that's-
new, but it just
It's going to be a great
it's going to look a
improvement.
lot better. And we're moving play equipment from behind the flood wall to the dry side of the flood wall. And
Good
there'll be
idea.
a new picnic shelter in that area, and just new half-court basketball for kids who want to just play a little ball in the park. So that'll be just like a nice little community park on
Sure.
Leicester Street there. So a lot of things happening there, about between 11 and 12 million dollars worth of improvements, and I'm not going to start listing all of the funders. I've done that before on your show.
You get lost.
But
yeah,
this community just reached out, not only the major funders, but the individuals who, we just got another $1,000 2 days ago from
Wow.
someone on the
Sure.
Make a Splash funding through the Waterloo Community Foundation. So people and organizations have really stepped up to fund this. So it is a transformational change for Gates Park. The other part of this is the Burns Pool, which has
right.
been removed.
Okay.
And we're hard at work, or the contractor's hard at work building a new pool. So
And that's
That's
just
underway now.
been since it closed down this summer.
Right.
It was like an emergency shutdown,
it
wasn't
just
it?
quit.
It-
The mechanicals quit, and
Oh.
it was leaking. It had been leaking, but it just got to the point where we couldn't keep it open.
Oh.
So it's gone.
It's
The pool's
gone now. Well, that's some
And-
fast work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
construction on the new pool has begun. They're
Good.
putting the main drain in today. So
Oh,
So,
good.
lot of things going on there. I do want to talk about the Mayor's Fun Run, but
Oh, yes,
you
go
tell me
for it.
when.
I want you to talk about the Mayor's
Okay,
Fun Run,
okay.
because, that's what's
Well,
up. We want to know all
I
the
have
stuff.
notes.
Okay, we
if
need to know
that's
all the
okay.
stuff the mayor's doing, because he's been kind of busy
Well, next Tuesday
lately.
at the Expo Plaza, and this happens every year, or has for many, many years, going back to Mayor Roof, so that'll give you an idea of how long it's been going on. But about 900 fourth graders will be on the Expo Plaza, all pumped up to beat the mayor in a run. It's a great time, and then after the run, after they all beat the mayor,
So that's the objective. You got to run and race against the mayor.
yeah, he's really slow, so it's not a big problem. So I meant in running.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, of
he
course.
is my boss, so I have to be
yeah,
careful with
a
that.
little respect here for the Honorable Mayor
So
Hart.
I want to recognize some of the groups that help us with this. The Kiwanis Club, they fund the T-shirts, and they have volunteers on the bridge to keep kids safe. The Youth City Council, Waterloo Youth City Council, they're
Yes.
volunteering. They raise volunteers. Cedar Valley Catholic Schools, they do setup and cleanup. East High School has the Star Spangled Banner and Color Guard. Waterloo Blackhawks are offering free tickets for the first home game for the kids. Advantage Screen Print, is keeping our cost low for the event T-shirts. Silos and Smokestacks will be handing out clappers for the finish line.
Oh,
and-
clappers. Isn't that so cute? I
Yeah.
love the graphic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can't forget Main Street Waterloo. They're doing
course.
maps and setup and just helping organize us. And then the afternoon venues, one of them will be, the image is gone now, but at Gates
Oh.
Park, at the Inclusion Park and Spray Park.
Now that's so
I think
important.
it's still supposed to be hot next week, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these kids, I don't know if the PE teachers are gonna be happy about the kids getting wet, but we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
So that'll be one of the sites, but we're also going to Burns Park Tennis Center, Maple Lanes, Gates Park Golf Course, YMCA, Palmer's, UNI, Waterloo Trampoline and Tumbling Center, and Cedar Valley Sportsplex, where my
Wow.
office is.
Oh, is it?
Cadillac
Okay.
XBC. So a lot of cool stuff going on. I want to shout out to Alex Hildman. He's our recreation specialist.
Nice.
And he does a lot of organizing for this event. It's a lot of work every year, but it's a lot of fun. If you get out there, and the public is invited to come cheer them on. It's a good time.
Oh, the
Okay.
Mayor's
Yeah.
Fun Run. That is
Yeah.
gonna. That sounds
So-
the title, everything, and the fact that you get to race against the mayor. It should be.
That painting that I did for him has the fun run in there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, right. And you were talking earlier, Chaveevah's always saying, she's often mentioned that how it's nice to have a town that's big but so small that you can actually
Right.
have access to
Yeah.
your mayor.
Yes.
And to have it, there it is.
Yes.
That's Chaveevah's painting that the mayor commissioned her, for her to do in his office. And it's just so nice. And where's the fun run? Oh, there,
Oh,
the
you can-
kids up there running.
Yeah.
There you go. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I should have put him in the back.
All
Did you
right.
put him in the front?
No, he's not
Oh,
in there.
oh,
at
He's
all.
not, just the kids are running,
Just the
right?
kids, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is
Well,
nice to
it's
have.
good to get our fourth graders out there and make them aware of the benefits of physical fitness too.
That's
It's a
very
very
true.
important, I mean, it's fun, primarily fun, but it's also great for awareness, for physical activity. Sometimes
It
our kids spend a
is.
little too much time with the phones.
Please,
so,
nowadays, you really better watch them or they'll be Lord of the Rings, what is it? Fortnite and all that
All of
other
that
stuff,
stuff,
right?
yeah.
So, yeah, get out there and do the fun run. What date is that? We have comments, maybe, I think, Lori.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Amy Cass says, congratulations, Dave.
That's right. We're going to get to that part. Thank you. Yeah.
And then Matthew
Paul.
Carpenter.
You mean congratulations, Paul? His,
Paul.
his
She
name
said
is
Dave.
Paul. Oh,
Okay,
Dave.
Paul.
Who's Dave?
Who was that? I thought you were.
Well, maybe it's Dave Boson.
Oh, Dave Bozen.
Oh, okay,
there
yes.
you go. That's
Okay.
right. That's
Sorry,
right.
but you too. Congratulations.
Yes. We took
May I
yours
have
away and gave it to him.
Yep. Happy Friday. See you soon from Carpenter's Diner. And
Oh,
that is
yes.
Matthew Carpenter.
Okay,
Oh, we
hey,
love
Matthew.
you, Matt. Thank you so much for staying up with us.
Breakfast Tuesday was great.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. That's a good
After our
place.
board meeting, great place to go.
I'm telling you, those hash browns, my goodness. Yes.
Pancake.
Chaveevah, I thought you were going to say something to Paul. No? Looked like you were getting ready to say something. Okay, so we're going to talk to you about our talking point. We want to know how.
Okay.
First, wait. Back it up.
Back it up.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are the recipient of our
Quality of Life
Award.
Award.
And we understood that you couldn't be there to accept it, but we just know how dedicated your career has been to the quality of all of our lives here in Black Hawk County.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
And looking at the class of 24, I'm honored to be in that class.
Oh.
There are a lot of
Yeah. So
great people there, so.
thank you.
And
Yeah.
thank you for the award, and it's humbling, and it's nice to know that people appreciate their quality of life.
Yes. Well, you're so welcome. Yeah, because we have a great community.
Yes, and sometimes you don't recognize concerning things for the quality of life. They may escape you because until or unless something is going downhill, then you notice.
Yeah.
But when it's great, it's just, you're just aware of that. That's a wonderful thing. And we have a person that we can connect that to on a certain level and say, thank you.
Right. Yes.
Well, thank you. I
You're so
appreciate it.
welcome. And I felt like when I accidentally met you at Gates Park, I felt like, what a great thing. Here's the inventor, or not the creator, we don't go that high.
Okay.
But I was really like, well, isn't that great that he's here and we're here at the same time? And I don't know if that was your first time on opening day. You were probably there earlier too.
We were there a little earlier,
Yes,
but yeah,
and-
it was an exciting day.
It was.
And as far as inventing, we did have a great design firm, Ritland Caper, came up with the plans.
Okay.
And of course, we get to take credit for it, but
Sure.
it
Okay.
really did come together nicely.
Yes. I think you told us you have 2 more weeks to work and you're retiring.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and my assistant director decided to go on vacation for 2 weeks, so I'm gonna have to actually work for 2 weeks.
Oh, my goodness. Well, how about that? Well, we know you're going to finish out strong.
There you go.
And enjoy every minute of it.
Okay. Yeah, well, we will like to ask you some more questions a little bit later, but right now, as Rocki said, we wanted to talk about our
Talking point.
talking point.
Yes. And if
Okay.
you're not going to, we understand that you're not going to master the rest of your life in one day, and just relax. Thank you, Agnes. Master the day, then keep doing that every day. So we know someone may need to hear that. And how are you going to handle that as you're retired? Because so much to do, maybe around the house, or you're behind in a few fishing trips. I've been stalking your page to find out what you might be doing.
I think that's very sage advice. Take it one day at a time, and that's my plan. Take it one day at a time and see what develops. I'm chairman of the board at the Public Employees Credit Union across the street here, so
Oh,
that'll
nice.
keep me a little bit busy anyway, and a little bit connected. But yeah, I have a nice boat that I bought recently, and I'm
Oh.
going to try that out and just see how things go. So yeah, that's my plan. Take it one day at a time.
There
Good
you go.
advice.
How about you, Chevy? What does that mean to you? Does that resonate with your spirit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a person, as long as I'm taking small steps towards an objective, I'm okay. But trying to do too much at one time or trying to just pack it all in, that's frustrating, and it's not very productive either, so.
Yes. Right,
That's,
right.
and life happens a day at a time, so I try to deal with things like that.
Yes.
Everything a day
So-
at a time.
Mike, what about you, Lori? What are you thinking about that? Do you like to take one day and you try to master everything all in one day?
Sometimes I'm guilty of taking on too much.
Yes.
And I'm learning to slow down and take a little bit at a time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, my little thing that I'm gonna say is kind of funny. It's I saw a meme, of course, because that's all I do is I live on Facebook, right? I got a virtual life, but it said, "Why do people keep saying taking one day at a time? What am I gonna do? Skip Thursday?" So there's
good
there's
one.
that. But yeah, but it is. It's one day at a time, and live in the moment. You know, you have to learn to live in the moment and appreciate.
So the only other thing I'd say is that having worked with a lot of planners over the years,
Oh yeah.
there's some benefit to planning ahead.
Okay.
But you don't have to worry about that entire plan the whole time. But, you know, had we not done a master plan for Gates Park, it might have been a mess.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so planning's okay, but
Yeah.
thinking you have to do it all at once is not okay.
Right, 'cause
Because
you-
it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but sometimes you can feel the gravity of something, you know, that's just like you feel like you got to get it done. You're not making progress,
Mhm.
so you want to attempt too much.
Right.
But, yeah, so I think we're going to talk about our give it here, which is it's a tough one, but we're going to go get through this. Racist things, hateful imagery in the American home. I don't know, a lot of our grandmothers and mothers maybe, you know, have had racist little things in the home that have been passed down through generations and even considered as antiques or heirlooms and things like that.
Or even things just out in the public that are displayed that are just supposedly cutesy or whatever, or kitsch, whatever you want to call it, and it's been